Picture this. You're going about your day when you notice your phone has gone quiet. No texts, no calls. You look down and it says no SIM or no service. Annoying, you think. Maybe a network glitch. But it's not a glitch. Because at that exact moment, somewhere else, a criminal is holding a phone that now has your number. They're typing your email address into a password reset, and the security code, the one that's supposed to protect you, is landing on their screen, not yours. Within minutes, they're into your email, and from there, your bank. You weren't hacked in the way you'd expect. Nobody guessed your password. Instead, someone phoned your mobile company, pretended to be you, and convinced them to move your number to their device. It's called a SIM swap, and it's one of the most devastating attacks out there. Because your phone number, the thing you hand out freely, turns out to be a master key. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly how it works, why it's so dangerous, how the crooks pull it off, and most importantly, the handful of settings that shut the door on it. Let's get into it. So let's start with the trick at the heart of it, because it surprises almost everyone. Your phone number is not actually tied to your phone. It's tied to a small chip called a SIM card, or these days, a digital version called an eSIM, and crucially, your mobile company can move your number from one SIM to another whenever they're asked to. That's a normal, useful thing. It's how you keep your number when you upgrade your phone or it gets lost. But it's also the weakness. A criminal contacts your mobile carrier by phone, chat, or even walking into a store and pretends to be you. They spin a believable story. I've lost my phone, or I just got a new one and need to move my number over. If they can answer the carrier's identity questions, the carrier does exactly what it's designed to do. It transfers your number to the attacker's SIM, and the instant that happens, your phone goes dark. It loses signal because your number now lives on their device. Every call and every text meant for you now rings on the criminal's phone. You haven't lost your phone, and nothing on it was broken into. Your number was simply handed to someone else, politely, by your own carrier who thought they were helping you. Now, you might be thinking, so they have my number, big deal, they can make some calls. But here's why this is so dangerous, and it comes down to one thing we've talked about before: text message security codes. Think about how many of your accounts use your phone number as a backup. When you forget a password, what happens? A lot of services text you a code to prove it's you. When you log into your bank, it texts you a one-time code. That system assumes one thing, that only you have your number. But the attacker just broke that assumption. Now every one of those codes goes to them. So here's the chain reaction. They start with your email, because email is the master account. It's where password resets for everything else gets sent. They click Forgot Password. Your email provider texts a code to your number, which is now their number, and they're in. Once they own your email, they own everything connected to it. Your bank, your payment apps, your social media, your shopping accounts. They just walk down the list, resetting each one with the codes flowing straight to them. And the whole time, the only warning you ever got was that your phone quietly lost its signal. That's why a SIM swap is so much bigger than a stolen number. Your phone number had quietly become the master key to your entire online life. So how do the criminals actually pull this off? Understanding it helps you see where the defenses go. It happens in 2 stages. First, they do their homework on you. To convince your carrier they're you, they need to answer identity questions. Your full name, date of birth, address, maybe the last 4 digits of a card or an account number. And where do they get all that? From exactly the places we covered in earlier videos. Data that's leaked in breaches, profiles bought from data brokers, or details fished directly out of you with a fake text or call. The more of your personal information that's floating around out there, the easier you are to impersonate. Second, with your details in hand, they go to the carrier and make their move. Usually that means social engineering a call center employee, being friendly, confident, a little impatient, telling a smooth story until the rep makes the transfer. In some cases, criminals have gone further and bribed an insider working at a phone store to do the swap directly. And occasionally, there's an extra step where they fish you in the moment, sending you a fake "your carrier" message to grab the one detail or code they're still missing. None of this requires elite hacking. It's persuasion, plus information that, frankly, is too easy to get. Which is good news in a way, because it means the defenses are things you can actually control. So let's talk about those defenses, because this is the part that matters. And there are 3 of them. The first is the big one. Lock down your phone number at the carrier. Every major mobile company now offers a security setting. It might be called a number lock, a port-out PIN, SIM protection, or a port freeze. What it does is simple. It adds a secret PIN or a setting that means nobody can move your number to a new SIM without it. Not even someone who answers all the identity questions. This single step blocks the vast majority of SIM swaps. Go into your carrier's app or call them today and turn it on. The second defense. Get your important accounts off text message codes. Remember, the whole attack pays off because your codes arrive by SMS. So for your most important logins, email and bank first, switch your 2-factor authentication from text messages to an authenticator app, or better yet, a passkey or a security key like we covered last time. Those live on your device, not on your phone number, so a stolen number gets the attacker nothing. The third defense ties everything together. Shrink the personal data they'd need and never hand over codes. The less of your information is out there. Tie this back to the data broker cleanup. The harder you are to impersonate, and no legitimate company will ever call and ask you to read back a security code. Carrier lock, app-based codes, less exposed data. 3 settings, and you've closed the door. But let's say it happens anyway, to you or to someone you're helping. What you do in the first hour decides how bad it gets, so here's the emergency plan. Step 1. The moment your phone loses service for no reason and you can't explain it, don't wait and hope it comes back. Grab another phone and call your mobile carrier immediately. Tell them you think you're being SIM swapped and to lock and restore your number. Step 2. From a device you trust, a computer or someone else's phone, go straight to your most important accounts and change the passwords, starting with your email, then your bank. Step 3. In those account settings, sign out all other sessions or devices, which kicks the attacker out even if they're already logged in. Step 4. Call your banks and your card's fraud lines directly using the number on the back of your card and tell them to watch for or reverse fraudulent transfers. Step 5. Once the dust settles, turn on that carrier number lock you now know about and move your 2-factor off text messages for good, so this can't happen twice. The theme here is speed. The criminals are racing the clock in that first hour, draining what they can before you notice. If you move fast and in this order, you can shut them down before they get far. So here's the whole thing in one breath. A SIM swap is when a criminal convinces your mobile carrier to move your phone number to their SIM, usually by impersonating you with personal details from breaches, data brokers, or phishing. It's devastating because your number is a master key. So many accounts text security codes and password resets to it, so once it's theirs, they reset your email and cascade into your bank, payments, and social. The only warning is your phone suddenly losing signal. You stop it with 3 settings. Lock your number at the carrier with a PIN or port freeze, move your important 2-factor off text messages onto an app or a passkey, and keep your personal data minimal while never sharing codes. And if it ever happens, move fast. Call your carrier from another phone, change your email and bank passwords from a secure device, sign out all sessions, and call your bank's fraud line. Speed is everything. So the bottom line, your phone number is far more powerful and far more vulnerable than it feels. But 2 minutes in your carrier's app can lock it down for good. So this week, do exactly that. Turn on your carrier's number lock and switch your email and bank 2-factor off text messages. Those 2 steps take this entire nightmare off the table. If this explained something you'd never even heard of, consider subscribing, because that's what this channel is here for. The digital world made simple, so you and the people you love can stay a step ahead of the people who'd take advantage. And please, send this one to your family, especially anyone who still gets all their security codes by text, because the best time to set this up is before anything goes wrong. Stay sharp out there.